Hello, Sagittarius. What's good, y'all? How you doing? Oh, man, look, the Two of Cups just fell out for you. I didn't even get to get started yet. That could be good. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the deck, though. If it's meant to be in the reading, it will come out. So, anyway, extended reading. Sagittarius extended reading. What we're going to do is we're going to hit this story or this situation, whatever it is you're dealing with, from every angle I possibly can to squeeze out every bit of information that'll possibly come through. All right. So if y'all would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. It's not through social media. I'm not going to reach out to you or follow you on Instagram. Okay. I only have one Instagram account, and that's in the description of this video as well, along with how to go about scheduling personal readings with me, all right? So let's see what wants to come through here. We're going to be doing past and new love here. Whichever one wants to come through first for Sagittarius universe. What do we got? What do we got? I will be putting more general messages in the October readings too. Everybody keeps bugging me for general and career. I'll be working that into the October. So bear with me for now while I focus mainly on love situations. All right. Oh, man, the Five of Cups. There's a lot of disappointment here with this situation. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Two more here, two more shuffles. One and two. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I kind of feel like this person's waiting on you, man. Is there a Sagittarius saga going on now? We might have a Sagittarius saga happening here, okay? Because it kind of seems to be spinning off the same story we've been talking about for the past, what, month, 2 months, something like that? I feel like this person, they're sitting around watching you, keeping an eye on you. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Waiting on you to come back, or waiting on you to reach out, or something. They're waiting on you, okay? I really feel like, honestly though, you got new opportunities that are being made available to you. The majority of you, I think most of your energy is going to be focused on something brand new here though. But there is a past person here that does still keep an eye on you. They're starting to feel like they're wasting their time though, waiting on you. And personally, for every Sagittarius that I've ever met, this is just me, and you all know I'm very happily engaged to a Sagittarius. But every Sagittarius I've ever met, when they're gone, gone, deuces. I've never really seen a Sagittarius come back like that. Not really. I mean, not saying it's never happened. I'm sure it could, but I think you all are manifesting new, bigger, better things. Like you all are moving up to the next level. Okay, this is some next level shit for y'all right here. Okay. There could be a third party in the mix here too. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. For some of you, I'm going to get real specific here. The person you're dealing with could currently be with somebody else, but they still got you in their back pocket, wondering, like, you still live in their head. Even if they're already in a relationship, even if they're already talking to somebody else, they still got you, like, you own real estate in their head, basically, you know? Let's look a little bit more at their true energy and intentions and see how they really feel. Hang on, y'all. I want to get some incense going. Let's clear the air here a little bit. We're going to get some dragon's blood. There we go. There we go. All right. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate it. There's a couple of you in here. Appreciate you for showing up. All right. Let's look at this past person, their true energy and their true intentions. If you're not inquiring about or interested in a past person, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Saggies who are either currently kind of dealing with or at least wondering about somebody from the past, a past person you're in separation from. Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like they're kind of starting to feel like they're wasting their time waiting on you, and they're feeling more and more and more like it is probably just time to move on. I don't really think they're fully accepting that, though. Not really. 10 of Pentacles reversed. 6, yeah. They feel like death card reverse could be a Scorpio. If they had it their way, they would actually ask for a second chance and a reconciliation here. But I feel like they kind of think that they're wasting their time. They feel like you are selfish. They feel like you're selfish and self-centered and only care about yourself. Now, again, I'm not saying that about you, but I feel like they just feel like this was very unfair and one-sided. You know, like maybe they feel like you falsely accused them of something, or you falsely judged them or something like that, or maybe accuse them of something they didn't do or something like that. Could be a Leo for some of you, but they feel like you're ignoring the truth. Like there's some facts that you're choosing to ignore about the situation, is how they feel about it. But they're still waiting on you. But they're starting to feel like they're wasting their time waiting on you to come back. And let's see if this person's going to take any actions. Let's see if this person is taking any actions towards Sagittarius. Then we are going to read new love, y'all. Stick around for that. Is the past person taking any actions towards Sagittarius? Any actions? Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you, they could be just burying their face in their work and their finance, choosing to focus on mainly their work. Empress. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. Not really. I'm not really seeing a lot of action come from this person. Nope, 4 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed. Looks like they're deciding to move forward from this here, honestly. Yep. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. They've been basically just waiting on you, and if you're not making a move, it looks like they're not either. So, not really seeing. Let's look at the advice here, though. Because this is, I mean, there was not one single action card in that spread, like period. Period. Not one. Let's see what's the best advice. Should you reach out or try to communicate, or should you just leave it? Leave it and heal from it. Let's see. What's the best advice? What is the best advice for Sagittarius? 2 of Cups. I think you need to focus on new things coming in, okay? Focus on new things coming in. If you're already dealing with somebody new, close the door to the past and focus on the new person. Even if you're not currently dealing with somebody new, keep your eyes on the future, not the past, okay? But what I'm looking for here is to see whether or not you should like reach out and clear the air, you know? Just to say, hey, we're cool, you know? Not mad at you, I forgive you. I apologize for what I did wrong. I forgive you for what you did wrong. And it's saying, no, it's best not to do that right now. Page of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Swords. I think that one of these days, eventually, a conversation is going to need to be had between you and this person, eventually. But it's up to them. Right now, if they're choosing not to make a move, you don't need to go out of your way to open communication, okay? But work on relinquishing any grudges you may be holding, okay? See, here's the thing, and I've talked about this a lot, so I'm going to try to figure out a different way to word it. Whenever we're facing adversity, sometimes, and this is going to sound kind of weird, y'all, hear me out. What I'm about to say is going to sound kind of weird. Sometimes I look back and I kind of miss those days when I had great adversity and I had a lot of people who had screwed me over and done me wrong, because that's motivation and fuel. That's fuel for success. Do you know how many mountains of success that I've climbed with nothing but the fuel of everybody who had done me wrong? You know? And it gets to the point to where you see people going through these things, and I've seen people personally who are going through some things, and I'm like, bro, that's fuel. That's fuel. Use that to motivate you. And the funny thing about it is, when you do that, when you choose to use something that happened to you as fuel, so that you use it for motivation, once you start seeing it produce positive results in your life, you let go of the grudge by default. Like, man, I can't even be mad at you. I wouldn't be where I am in life If you hadn't fucked me over like that and motivated me to do better, I wouldn't even be here right now. So I'm like, I'm not even mad at you. You know what I mean? It's pretty interesting how that works. But yeah, don't just work on healing and releasing any grudges. Don't hold a grudge. Don't carry a grudge with you, and keep your eyes forward on new things. Speaking of which, we're going to go ahead right now and read the new person. Okay. If you are not dealing with or even interested in anything new coming in, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Saggies who are either dealing with or at least interested in something new coming in. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a new Oracle deck today, y'all. That's another thing a lot of people have been asking for, is for me to mix Oracle in there. And I got me a new one. I got me this Witch's Wisdom deck. I've been sitting back there studying. This is pretty badass. Intention, earth, grounding. I'm gonna study this. Pentacle, respect. I'm gonna study this, and I'm gonna figure out a way to work it into my readings. This is awesome. I love this. This is the most badass Oracle deck I've ever seen. Isn't that cool? Anyway, back on topic. I'm gonna keep this right here, so it'll remind me. All right. New person. The new person Sagittarius is dealing with. Let's look at the energy here. Ooh, man, 9 of Wands. Is that you? Do you got your guard up? Are you guarded? If it's not you, I really kind of feel, because I've just never really met a lot of Sagittarians that go around guarded, you know? It could be you, but that really doesn't feel like your energy right there. I kind of feel like the person you're dealing with has a guard over their heart, you know? Like they haven't fully healed from the last time they got burnt, which is that something to the effect of that always comes up when we read the new person. Doesn't matter who you are or what your sign is, you know? Stephanie, thank you so much for that super chat. Which deck are you talking about? This one here? Or this one? This one here is the holographic Rider-Waite. That one there, everybody loves this one, man. It's one of my favorites. This one right here is like a holographic Rider-Waite. I found it on Amazon. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, holographic Rider-Waite. All right, let's see here. Ooh, man. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, also have Cancer, Virgo, or Aquarius. Lots of potential here. Lots of potential. I really feel like this is very unexpected too. I feel like the main reason why this person is so guarded is because this was a shock. This was a shock. This happened very unexpectedly, you know? 10 of Cups. They feel it very, very strongly, but this person really wants to be in control. This person wants to be the, you know, oh, I'm cool. They don't really want to appear vulnerable, basically. Could be an Aries for some of you. But I think this connection hit them a little bit harder than they're letting on, so they got their guard up. You know what I mean? They got their guard up. See, and especially if you're dealing with a man. Now, women do this too, but men are really bad about this. Get your heart broken one time, and you build an army around your heart. Instead of working to heal from it, you just build an army around a broken heart, right? Now, come on, fellas. You know we're bad about that. We're horrible about that. Women do it too, I know, but we're worse about it than the ladies. Don't heal from the broken heart. You just build a fucking army around that broken heart and don't let anybody near it, you know? So, but regardless of who you're dealing with, man, woman, gay, straight, doesn't really matter. I really feel like this person their heart is very guarded. Very, very much so. Very, very much so. Let's see though, if they're really trying to bring forth something honest and real to the table. Are they bringing something honest and real to the table? Yeah, man, Queen of Cups. They got a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings for you, and the Lover's card. Some of you, this could be a twin flame connection here. I just feel like this connection is so intense it scares them. This connection is so intense it scares them. Yup. Boom, Chariot. Okay, so yeah, they still have unfinished business from the past that they haven't healed from. But when it all comes down to it, I think eventually, like, they're not playing no games. I don't really feel like this is a person that wants to waste their time playing any games. Not really, you know. Eventually, this person wants something solid, stable, committed. The marriage, the kids, the whole ball of wax, man. The same thing we all want, you know. I don't really see this person trying to play any games or, you know, that's the main thing that I'm looking for right now. But I kind of feel like since this person is still burned from the past, they're a little bit afraid of stability. They're afraid of a real solid, stable connection like that, you know? Because the last time they thought that it was solid, stable, then the rug got ripped out from under them, so now they're in defense mode. They are, don't get it twisted though, they are slowly letting their guard down. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. The more they actually see and they realize that you're not like that past person, they're relaxed. They're becoming more and more relaxed. But it's still, it could be a Gemini for some of you. I have Gemini, Capricorn, and Cancer, and Taurus. It's still a connection that's so intense it scares them. It scares them a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. Will this actually be successful? Will this be successful? Six of Swords. I kind of do think that it will. It's just the transition's going to be a little bit bumpy. It's going to be kind of rocky. I think it'll end up being successful, though. I think so. Hermit reverse, death card. Yeah, it's just a slow transition. I really feel like, yeah, Two of Cups, okay. It's just a slow transition right now. It's a slow one. So what's basically going on here, oh, we got a super chat here. Hold up. Jasmine Handgrove? I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. What's going on here is the two of you are forming that psychological connection. And this, if you play your cards right, this can actually be a very smart way to do it. Okay? And y'all are forming that friendship connection first. You know, you're forming a psychological connection and becoming real good friends. And the emotional side of things is still kind of slow. That's happening very, very slow. I do think that the two of you are on a path to success, okay? But it's just happening very, very slowly, very slow, very, very slow. Let's look at the advice though. I don't think that you'll like throughout the month of September and probably through into October, you'll probably still be kind of like, man, this isn't moving fast enough. Just trust it. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. See, it's when we start behaving out of damage control that we start manifesting a worst case scenario. You know, that's whenever we start making decisions based on a possible worst case scenario, that is when we can like basically manifest our fears. If you just kind of take your hands off the wheel and let universe guide you, I think you all will head straight towards a path to success. Be sure that your number one priority is your healing, okay? Every last one of us has healing that we can do, okay? Every last one of us has things that have happened to us in the past that we haven't fully moved on from. Dude, you name it. If you say that you're 100% healed, first of all, you wouldn't even be watching me. You wouldn't even know who the hell I am. Hey, that's one thing as a tarot card reader I had to come to terms with a couple years ago. Is if your life was perfect and everything in your life was peaches and cream and happy and rainbows and unicorn farts, you wouldn't even know who I am. So, every last one of us has healing that we could do. That make that your number one priority above all things, okay? Above all other things. Okay, do not allow any kind of third-party situation to happen here, okay? So let's try to let's try to hit that from every angle, okay? If you are still energetically tied to a past person, you need to untie from that. You need to untie from that. If you are wanting this to be successful, you got to slam the door shut on the past. Make a final decision. Okay, I'm done with the past. Even if the past person was to try to come back and reconcile, no, sorry, it won't happen. Okay? Do not get involved with anybody who's still in a relationship. I don't know who needs to hear this one, but I'm going to tell you what right now. If you meet somebody new and they're in a relationship, it would be ideal if they're in a relationship they don't like. They need to do the mature thing, leave that relationship, close that cycle out, and then get with you, because you know damn good and well, we've all had to learn this lesson the hard way. If they would cheat with you, they will turn around and cheat on you. Yes, they will. Oh, yeah, they will. You ain't nothing special. Oh, no. Sorry, that's just the way it goes, man. If they would cheat with you, they will turn around and cheat on you. Okay? But I think the most important with the Three of Pentacles here, don't let any third party get in the way here, okay? And I mean, I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, your neighbor. Anybody trying to shove their nose between the two of you and put their 2 cents in has got to go. Don't let any outsider be basically psychologically and emotionally sovereign and think for yourself and make your own decisions. Don't let anybody else influence you, okay? And again, work on relinquishing any past grudges or any past vibrational baggage that you're carrying along with you. Do not look to a new relationship to heal you. That's not the way it works at all. Matter of fact, what actually happens when we do that, I'm carrying all this emotional baggage and this heartbreak from the past. Oh, here comes this new person. You're distracting me from this. I need you now. That's just like getting addicted to a drink or a drug. Same thing. It's the exact same thing. That pain don't go nowhere. That heartache, that unfinished business from the past, you may totally forget about it. Lost in this new connection here. It ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. You will remain energetically tied to that situation, and that energy will express itself with any new person that comes into your life. Don't ever underestimate the universe's ability. Oh, okay, so that energy, those vibrations that you're trying to stuff away from that past situation, you think that just because somebody new comes into your life means that's going to go away, right? All right. Watch this. I got you right where I want you. Watch that energy manifest itself between you and the new person. Oh, it does every time. Every time. I had to learn it the hard way, man. Everything that I teach here, I teach from experience. Oh, yeah. But other than that, though, I think a lot of you are headed down a very positive path. Just keep those things in mind, okay? Keep them in mind. I think this will end up being very successful in the long run. Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages my Saggies needed to hear. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, y'all. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.